Three, oh shit. Three, two, one. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your. Let me redo that. Three, two, one. Okay. Three, two, one. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Prince Dimitri. I would like to welcome you all to my channel, A Bit of Everything, where we are talking about, thinking about, and being about a bit of everything. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. You guys already know what we are being about today, and that is business. Business. I'm really excited to share my experience with you guys of being officially 1 month in business. Probably a month and like maybe a couple of days. I don't really fucking know. But either way, it has been a month and it has been such an interesting experience. And I just wanted to share that with you guys and give you guys, the full scoop, and essentially, some tips and tricks for those of you out there, who are just getting started. I'm kind of just really learning as I go, and I am directly out of the field. Okay, so I just got off of work and I decided to go ahead and make this video just so you guys know that I am actively in business. I am actively growing and actively doing what I need to do. So are my fears the same? Is my, outlook the same? Has my entire perspective on starting a business changed, just overall? And I just want to give you guys that information. So let's get started. All right. My cat's going to probably hop in the video, so don't mind her. But anyways, yes, I have been in business for a month. Self-fucking-employed. What has that been like for me? Now, I got to be real with you guys. I want to quit. Like, straight off the bat, I want to stop. This is by far the most exhausting, mentally exhausting, physically exhausting, fucking spiritually exhausting thing I've ever done in my entire existence is being fucking self-employed and doing my own thing. I never expected this. Of course, in your mind, you make things a lot smaller than what it actually is. And you wake up every day thinking that, oh yeah, today's going to be an easy day. Today's going to be effortless. Today, this particular project is going to take this amount of time. And it don't. You hit so many different curveballs that come your way. You have different demands that come your way. So I want to open up a little bit about the industry that me and my brother, we started the business together, just so you guys know, that we tapped into. The industry is the handyman contracting business industry. And most of my tips and things like that will be directed towards that particular industry, because I don't want to give you guys tips and tricks that apply to handyman business, but you're trying to start, a boutique, or boutique. I don't fucking know how it starts, how it's pronounced. But yeah, there are just certain things that go into different areas. So this is a handyman business that we've started, and, just real talk. Like I said, there's been a lot of things that's happened that's been unexpected. A lot of planning that needs to go into starting these kind of businesses. There's a lot to it that we just did not know, and it's good that we're learning a lot of these things earlier on rather than learning it later down the line and we fuck up something super important and we find ourselves in a legal battle or in a position where we aren't financially able to provide for ourselves and different things like that. So one of the things that I've learned so far, just so you guys, just so you guys are aware of what's been going on, one of the things that we've learned is materials. Our very first big project that we would say is pretty big, was about like close to a $1,500 gig. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it was still a huge opportunity for us. Well, when we got to start the opportunity, we didn't think about materials. So what we did was come out of our personal funds, our personal money, to provide some of the materials for this job. And we fucked up. We fucked up big time. This was our first big job, and we were just buying stuff, buying stuff, buying stuff, coming out of our own fucking pockets. And we ran out of money. And that was, we had to wing it. We had to wing shit and rig it and all this kind of stuff. We had to fucking improvise, and that shit just fucked us up. We managed to get the job done, and the homeowner was impressed. But one thing, and I'm sure a lot of people who are tuning into this video, you're probably like, well, duh, Dimitri, what the fuck is your problem? Why the fuck would you do something like that? But for us, being new to this, not really, no one in my family besides my brother-in-law owns a business. Nobody in my family besides my brother-in-law owns a business. Everybody else in my family, immediate and extended, are employees or unemployed. So we don't really have that ability to get the education that we need with certain things. So that's on us at the end of the day. If you're not educated on certain things, that's on you. You got to do your research and shit like that. But that was mistake number one, is coming out of our personal funds to supply for a project that someone else is wanting. If they want the project done, they got to get the materials. And so what we've learned here is to start accepting materials deposit. So that was rule number one. Lesson number two is to not accept checks. That's our second lesson. Because even after a month of being in business, we received a fucking fraudulent check and someone scammed the fuck out of us. Now, the good news is that we did not start any kind of work for this customer or for this scam artist, but we did try to cash the check, and that put us, in a position where we couldn't get a different project that we were doing. We almost couldn't get that done. And retrieve the funds for that. The bank account ended up getting closed because of the fraudulent check. I mean, it's just, it was just fucking impossible. So thankfully, we got everything sorted out with that. But yeah, I mean, overall, our first month was definitely a month of learning, a month of receiving as much advice and different things like that from people who already own businesses and stuff like that. Real talk, we've learned a lot. I appreciate the lessons that I've learned. I'm glad that these kind of lessons aren't coming to us when we're years in business and we're facing a financial crisis, as opposed to facing it right now. But yeah, like real talk, like I want to quit. It's exhausting. I've lost weight. I've skipped so many meals trying to do this business. I've worked 12 plus hours a day to get certain jobs done that we've done this month. But all in all, I want you guys to know that I'm going to keep going. I've had my doubts, but I know for the first half year of starting a business, you're working 80 plus hours a week anyway. It just is what it is. It's a part of not only owning a business, but it's also a part of being a man and growing into that man you want to fucking be. For me, I want to be a man that can provide. That's something that has always been on my mind ever since I was a kid, is being able to provide for the person or persons that I love. It's really that simple. And I believe that this is the door that I can open for myself and also for my family, my immediate family, my parents, my siblings, and so on. This is an open door for us. And it's been a challenge. It's been something that has brought out a different version of myself that I never even thought was there. But I know as a fact that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. No matter all the shadows of doubts that come my way, I have to fight, and I have to keep going, 1 month in business. I'll keep you guys updated on month 2. I might open up a little bit about the financials in my next video, but just right now, financials just aren't, they ain't there, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. We're not making millions yet, but real talk, I can almost assume that this upcoming month I'll be able to tell you guys a little bit more about revenue and the accounting side of starting a business, and the challenges and that shit. So it's definitely a lot of fun. I'm gonna leave links in the description for you guys to, just take a look at what I got going on, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next round next month. Deuces.